How fast do you really lose muscle? There's a big difference between how fast you feel like Earthworm Jim on an even rest day and how fast you actually look like Earthworm Jim. One is physical and the other is just mental f***ery. How quickly do you lose muscle when you take a break from training? Well, it's not as fast as you might think. If you're heading on holiday, taking a week off, don't panic as I have in the past. You're not going to vanish into dust. And your partner won't lose you when it goes overcast.
Where'd he go?
Taking a week off can actually be a great thing for the old muscles. Breaks give your body time to recover, replenish and reset growth systems. In fact, taking time off puts your body in a position to potentiate growth. After rest, you might even come back to the gym more refreshed and ready to hit new personal bests. During the first week or two, well-trained individuals don't really experience much muscle loss at all. You might notice a slight drop in strength, but that's more due to a reduction in neuromuscular efficiency. Your brain and nervous system aren't firing on all cylinders to activate your muscles as effectively, but the muscle tissue itself is still very much there. Your muscle size will largely remain unchanged during a brief break. You may notice some temporary shrinkage due to a loss of glycogen and water content.
Oh my God, I'm really sorry.
I was in the pool!
But it's not actual muscle loss. Imagine it like a deflated football. It hasn't shrunk, it just doesn't look as full until it's pumped up again. So even though your muscles may appear smaller, the actual muscle tissue is still there and it'll bounce back as soon as you're back to training. If you take a longer break, say 3 to 4 weeks, this is when you might start to disappear into the abyss. Not really, but this is when some slight changes might occur. Strength can begin to decline after around 4 weeks, especially in the complex heavy lifts. But this is mainly due to neural adaptations, meaning your nervous system isn't as efficient anymore, not because of rapid muscle atrophy. At this point, there may be a slight decline in muscle mass, but muscle memory will help you bounce back quickly when you resume training. After 6 to 8 weeks of inactivity, this is when more noticeable muscle loss occurs, and you hide every centimetre of skin under obscenely baggy clothes. You could lose 5 to 10% of muscle size and strength, but remember, you can still regain it relatively fast when you start training again. You rest and then you rebound. Taking time off isn't bad news at all. In fact, it can be exactly what your body sometimes needs. Resting allows your muscles to fully recover, reset, and even grow. Plus, it helps you mentally recharge too. Life is sometimes stressful and something has to give or be held at maintenance. After a break, your muscles and mindset are in a better position to bounce back stronger and recover more efficiently, and then you progress better for the bang for your buck that you put in. In conclusion, if you're worried about muscle loss after a week off, breathe. You're not going to shrink or disappear. Plus, with muscle memory on your side, you'll regain any losses quicker than you think. If you take 16 weeks off, it might only take 50% of that, around 8 weeks of consistent training, to get back to where you were before. So go ahead, take that holiday, soak in your kids, your partner, or your surroundings, enjoy your time off. Sometimes you need a complete shutdown rest. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips.